Hi, this is Myers, and in this video I will explain you how to control point cloud density in Undet software. To start with, I want to tell you that Undet has double file structure, preview points and all points, and you can switch anytime from the preview points to the all points or backwards. So how it's working? For example, in this case, when you don't have active clipping box, you see only preview points. And let's go to the top view, zoom to the specific area. As you can see, here is the stairs, and now I see only preview points because I don't have active clipping box. Once I will create smaller clipping box, and that software will automatically load all points. And if I will press deactivate, I will get back to the preview points. And how to know where you're using preview points or all points? In the Scan Data Manager, here you will find an indicator. When indicator color is red, it means that you see only preview points. Once you will activate smaller clipping box and indicator color will become green, it means that you see all the points. And how it's working in general. So let's deactivate this clipping box and clip this activation view. Rotate the view. Okay, let's zoom. And as you can see, I have active view section 2, but my indicator is still red. It means that I see only preview points. And let's try make this clipping box smaller. And now, as you can see, software loaded more points and the indicator is green, so it means I see a full resolution of a point cloud. All points are loaded. If I will try to increase this clipping box, software will understand that it is not possible to load all points and automatically switching to the preview points. And again, if I will make this clipping box smaller, software will load all points and indicator will become green. And in some areas, in some cases, for example, I want to see all points in this clipping box area. And to do that, you can force and load all points in active section. To do that, just simply click on the indicator and you can just simply press continue. And that will automatically load full resolution of the points. As you can see, now indicator is green and you see all points loaded in this section. Okay, now I will explain you in more detail when Undet is showing preview points or all points and how to change that. So first we need to open density settings, and in density settings we will find threshold to load full density parameter. By default it's 10 millions, and how it's affecting to load all points. So when I resizing the clipping box and making it smaller, you see that now the software automatically loaded the all points. So it means that inside your clipping box there are less points than 10 millions. And for example, if I am increasing the size of a clipping box, it's automatically switching back to the preview points, and it means that in this area there are more points than 10 millions. And you can change this parameter according to your hardware. So if you have a powerful computer, so you can enter 30, for example, millions. And now, as you can see, software trying to load the full points in this area. And if I will try to make it smaller, it will show me all the points. If I will make it bigger, it still again will show all the points, because now in this active clipping box are less points than 30 millions. How to pick the right number for your computer? It's the best way just to test some different options. So default value is 10 millions and it's fine for all the computers. But if you have a powerful computer, you can try to enter 20 millions, 40 millions, 50 millions, and just check how it's working. The idea within that software that point cloud should be very light. So if you rotating, zooming point cloud, it should be light. And when this number increased and the point cloud is still light, it's everything okay. And now let's go to preview points density settings. To change preview points density, you need to open density settings and you will find preview points density slider. Here you can decrease or increase preview points density. By default, Undet loads 16 millions of preview points per project. This number can be edited. Which number is best for your computer? Simply, you need just to make some testing. You can increase this number and just check if a point cloud is not lagging when indicator is red. It means that you see only the preview points. So you can decrease or increase this number. And one thing which is very important, that preview points count and threshold to float full density settings are not connected. For example, if I will decrease preview points density to 1 million, you see that the point cloud is very light. I will get back to the section 2, the television view. You see that I see only few of points. But if I will try to resize my clipping box to make it smaller, and that will load all points if there is less points than my threshold value in active section. Again, if I will activate that, I see only preview points, and you can control the density of the preview points. And in the last part of this video, I will show some useful settings and some tips. So, control point cloud density, you can use high performance and high visibility settings. For example, if you're activating high performance mode, it will automatically set the preview points density to 50%. If you will activate high visibility setting, it will change your preview points density to 100%. And as a result, it is not affecting your full point cloud density. For example, if I have a smaller clipped box, as you can see, preview points density slider is inactive. And even if you will try to press high performance or high visibility settings, it will not affect what you see in your point cloud. Other useful information is project properties. Once you open project properties, you will see how many preview points and full density points you have per project. And by editing these parameters, you can find the best settings for your computer to work smoothly with very large point clouds. So that's all about the point cloud density. See you in the next video.